Hello everyone and welcome back to Coach K's Tech Reviews, where today we're going to be reviewing a wireless endoscope camera that connects wirelessly to your phone. It is a very cool gadget. I also have some bonus how-to footage on repairing a micro USB cable. It's a fairly common issue, so hopefully it will help out a lot of people. Let's take a look. Here we have the setup out of the box. We have our camera with a 15-foot cable. It has an 8mm diameter small camera with a 2.0 megapixel high-resolution picture. It also has 6 LED lights with an adjustable wheel to show different brightnesses from those lights. It also uses a micro USB input into this box here. So this is your battery and Wi-Fi box. The power button on the left-hand side here will show the red light telling you that the power is on. That's also where you plug in to charge. The green light lights up to let you know that the Wi-Fi is ready to go, and that's where you're going to plug your camera into. You've got some cool accessories, including some suction cups that you can put on the sides of your Wi-Fi box and stick it anywhere you like. You have a 45-degree angled mirror that will let you see 90 degrees sideways when you're down into a drain or anything else. You also have this other attachment that allows you to attach either a hook or also a magnet, which we're going to be showing you later on, to the end of the camera. You've got a charging cable there for your micro USB to plug into any USB outlet. So what I have here is the micro USB that has been damaged, that's connected to the camera right now. There was an opportunity where one of the small prongs that comes out of the bottom of the micro USB was broken. Yeah, I broke it. It did not come that way. It came in perfect condition, but over the course of time it was broken, and you can see that one of the little tabs on the bottom there is missing. So what I'm doing here is cutting open the protective casing. Now it's a heavy-duty rubber, so it was relatively easy to cut open and break apart. It will differ on different types of items, but I think most of the internal workings of these micro USB cables are fairly universal. So there are 4 wires going into the cable there. Those are undamaged, so I'm going to leave that be. And there are some small tabs at the base of that metal part that we can actually bend out and remove that piece in order to replace it with a new one. So we bend out those pieces, and we can slide that broken piece off, and you'll see the 4 bent wires that have a little hook on the end of it. And what I'm going to do is take one of my many USB cables. There you can see that broken tab that's missing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take another USB cable that I had laying around. I'm going to cut the piece off of that because I have so many extras laying around. I'm just going to pop this one open, take off that piece that's good. As you can see, I did there. We'll skip the process. And I'm going to replace it with the piece that's currently using for the camera. So I use an X-Acto knife to pop these little metal tabs again. Now if you wanted to, you could also resolder that whole piece onto the 4 existing wires, but this makes things a lot easier with less equipment. Just going to maneuver that out there. And that's going to pop right out. See? So now we have our new piece ready to go back in. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I press those tabs back into place. And instead of using an X-Acto knife, let's use a flathead screwdriver. That'll give me a little bit better push and not have to worry about cutting myself. Push both sides in. Now it's ready to clip back onto our camera cable. Here we have it there. And if you look at how those teeth are bent at the end, or those wires are bent at the end there, you want to make sure that they're facing away from where you see the small prongs sticking out. So whether you call that the top, the bottom, you want them facing the opposite direction of those small pieces. There we go, it clipped right on. So now I'm just going to close that protective casing back over it. And I'm going to use a small piece of electrical tape to wrap around and finish this up. I'm going to speed this up so you guys don't have to see everything, but I wrap the electrical tape 3 or 4 times, and then I use an X-Acto knife just to trim off some of the extra tape that was on the backing there and just clean it up a little bit. That's not absolutely necessary, but it's just something I wanted to do. So now we have it all finished, and hopefully if we plug it in, fingers crossed, you'll see those LED lights light up. So I'm going to plug it into that green lit up port, and bam, here we go. We are ready to rock. Let's test it out. So what I wanted to show you guys to use this as an example is I found a small lighter with a metal top on it that I can use to grapple with the magnet, and I'm going to put it at the bottom of this paper towel roll. We're going to use the mirror to look down and see what it is, and then we're going to use the magnet to grab it and pull it out. This is my cell phone here. You can see the Wi-Fi Look app, but first we're going to go into settings, and we're going to connect to the camera using its own Wi-Fi output that it puts out. So we're going to connect to the Wi-Fi Look. And here we're connected. We're going to go into the Wi-Fi Look app that we downloaded from the App Store there. Now this says no device connection detected. Sometimes that might be because you have you messed up your Wi-Fi or it didn't connect right away. But sometimes it may just take a second to connect to the camera. Don't be worried. Boom, here we go. So now we're looking through the camera with the mirror adaptation put on. There's a quick picture of me and the light that I use for making these videos. I want to show you some options that you have. You can snap a picture anytime that you're going through and looking at stuff. You can shoot video if you'd like. The third one is that looks like a landscape is actually your library here, where you can look at your pictures or look at your video while you are in the app. Of course, everything I have is blacked out, obviously. But I just wanted you to be able to see what those kind of inner workings looked like. You also have an option to rotate in 90-degree increments, so you can flip those out. There's a mirror flip in case you want to read something back and forth. And then you can go into your settings and change some different options like video resolution in there as well. So we're going to put the lighter inside the paper towel roll. And then we're going to take our handy dandy camera and we're going to go right down the center of that roll there. Now I don't have the lights on right now, so I'm going to show you what it looks like when you dial up the lights to full brightness. It takes just a second or two for the camera to adjust. And now we're looking at the inside of that paper towel roll. You'll actually see some numbers very clearly that were printed on the inside of the paper towel roll, which is kind of cool. And we're going to search around, see if we can find our hidden lighter that's stuck down there. I start to see some color. And there it is. So we found our lighter hiding down in the bottom of the paper towel roll. So I'm going to slowly pull my camera out. I found a little metal spot where I can attach my magnet to and pull that lighter out. So I'm going to take my mirror off and install my magnet. And there you can see it at the end of the camera. It's always going to look that way anytime you're shooting. And it's not a very great magnet. It can pick up, at least a lighter, but you can always attach a stronger magnet. They have small magnets that are very powerful if you need something that'll pick up something a little bit heavier. But here we're going to just connect to our lighter and slowly pull it right out. Isn't that awesome? So this thing has 1,000 uses. Some really cool attachments in case you need to use it in your office or in your workshop or at home for plumbing, you name it. Thanks again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please subscribe and leave any comments below, and we will definitely have some more videos coming out to you soon. Thank you.